Chapter 1. Dreams of Destiny. Robbins begins with a bold proclamation. Inside each of us is a sleeping giant, a force of incredible potential, lying dormant, waiting to be stirred. And what wakes this giant? Decision. Your destiny is shaped not by the conditions of your life, but by the decisions you make. At every crossroads, you're crafting the future. Robbins insists that it's not your past, not your environment, and certainly not your failures that define you, but your will to decide differently. He introduces a concept known as the ultimate success formula, which includes clearly decide what you want, take massive action, notice what's working and what's not. Change your approach until you succeed. Chapter 2. Decisions. The Pathway to Power. Robbins hammers in a central tenet. Decisions shape destiny. He explains that most people live passively, not deciding but reacting. The difference between those who succeed and those who remain stuck lies in their ability to make and commit to powerful decisions. He outlines 3 decisions we are always making: what to focus on, what things mean, what to do about them. The quality of these decisions shapes the quality of your life. Key lesson: it's not conditions, but decisions that determine your destiny. Change your decisions, and you change everything. Part 2. Taking control of your life. Chapter 3. The force that shapes your life. Here, Robbins explores the driving forces behind our decisions: pain and pleasure. Everything we do is driven by our need to avoid pain or gain pleasure. But the problem? Most people are wired to avoid short-term pain, even if it means long-term suffering. Robbins encourages readers to rewire their associations, learn to link massive pain to bad habits and enormous pleasure to positive change. He shares personal examples, like how he quit sugar and took control of his health by attaching intense emotional pain to eating poorly, and linking pleasure to feeling energized and empowered. Core principle: to create lasting change, you must associate unbearable pain with the old behavior and intense pleasure with the new. Chapter 4. Belief Systems. The Power to Create and Destroy. Robbins dives into the belief systems that govern our lives. Beliefs are just repeated thoughts and interpretations we've accepted as true. They act as filters for reality, guiding every decision and behavior. He differentiates between global beliefs, e.g., people are good, and personal beliefs, e.g., I'm not good at math, showing how both can empower or sabotage. The solution? Challenge disempowering beliefs and consciously install empowering ones. Tool introduced: the belief change process, where you identify a limiting belief, interrupt the pattern, replace it with an empowering alternative. Part 3. Mastering your mind and emotions. Chapter 5. Can change happen in an instant? Robbins challenges a myth that change takes a long time. He argues that real, lasting change happens in a moment, the moment you truly decide. What takes time is getting to that point of decision. Once again, he focuses on how linking pain and pleasure can make or break a habit. Real transformation requires clarity, commitment, and action. Narrative illustration. Think of the smoker who quits after 20 years, not gradually, but the moment they associate smoking with death instead of stress relief. Chapter 6. How to change anything in your life. Robbins introduces a 6-step process to create lasting change. Decide what you want. Get leverage. Link pain to not changing, and pleasure to changing. Interrupt limiting patterns. Create empowering alternatives. Condition the new pattern. Repetition. Emotion. Reinforcement. Test it. Example: if you want to lose weight, it's not enough to start a diet. You need to change your identity, condition new beliefs, and test your resolve in real-world situations. Chapter 7. How to Get What You Really Want. In this chapter, Robbins helps readers clarify what they truly value. He introduces the concept of values hierarchy, how we rank what's most important to us. Many people are unhappy not because they can't get what they want, but because their values are in conflict. For example, someone might value success, but also fear rejection, so they self-sabotage. Robbins teaches how to clarify your values, resolve inner conflicts, realign your behavior with your highest priorities. Core message: fulfillment comes from living in alignment with your true values. Please watch next part of this book. Thank you for listening.